those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out one card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you want to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also find me on TikTok. Links to that will be in the description. And before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading on the internet that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay, just let it go, because it might just be for someone else. And if it truly is meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make it obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. I got distracted because I watched this documentary on HBO called Love Has Won, and so it's like really on my mind right now. So if you have HBO, maybe it would be interesting to watch that, or there's something that you could learn from the documentary. So from this deck, wow, we have reconnect with Mother Earth, plant, garden, and harvest. There could be some sort of mother figure that is significant, or someone who is more nurturing and patient, kind, understanding, all of these words that are coming to my head. With the reconnect with Mother Earth, I definitely feel that this is a reading for people who are really being called to connect more with nature. Nature does feel to be very significant here. I just saw 222, so I feel like you're being called to remove things from your life so that way you have more time to spend in nature or on things that really mean the most to you. I actually put this card in the wrong spot. Butterflies could definitely be significant, or death even. It could either be about a literal death or death in general, figurative death, some sort of big ending or change or transformation in your life. Regardless of whatever it is, I feel like Mother Earth, Gaia, spending more time in nature is really going to help you feel more grounded. Actually, this star right here was catching my eye, so stars could definitely be significant in some way for somebody. And also the color green, I'm seeing 333, could be very significant in some way. Maybe you're seeing a lot of green, maybe even blue, and that could be a sign for you to spend more time out in nature. I'm seeing 3, 4, 5. Trust that you are seeing the color green for a reason, if that message resonates for you. I'm definitely feeling here as well that there could be something here about nurturing yourself, so that way you can grow and you can expand. I'm definitely feeling growth and expansion type of energies. And with harvest here, of course, that brings about a reaping what you sow kind of energy. So I definitely feel you're being called to take how you show up in the world more seriously. Especially on an energetic level. I just saw 432. You're being called to take that more seriously for a reason. Next, I'm going to shuffle out one major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot, just to see what major idea wants to come through. I just saw 444, so I have a feeling that a very important idea or topic is about your foundation, your stability, and your security. Remember that all of this starts within, feeling secure in who you are, and that security allowing you to be more emotionally stable. Let's see what card we're going to get here. Interesting. We have the Judgment card. There could be some sort of calling that you're being called to move towards, and this is just confirmation of that. But in general, I'm feeling that your choices, like, you really need to see the power of your choices in both indirect and direct ways, like how those choices make an impact. You're definitely being called to remember that everything is connected. So you'll always have an influence, and that's why it matters what kind of influence you have. That's why it's important to hold yourself accountable and to hold each other accountable when it comes to self-destruction. We need to hold ourselves more accountable when it comes to loving ourselves more, for sure. The Mother Earth Gaia type of energy could be particularly grounding or healing or very comforting for someone, and you're being guided to stay connected with that energy, to really know that even if it may seem like you're alone, you really never are. There's something here about your light that's very important, or just light in general. Looking at things from a more scientific, logical point of view. I'm not exactly sure how that resonates, but let me think for a second. I think being present is what's the most important for you right now, because learning to be more present is definitely going to teach you a lot. Learning to be still and learning to be connected. There could be a special message here for someone from Mother Earth or that energy. I'm going to shuffle out one card from the Magical Dogs Tarot to see what other information we could get from this. Okay, so we have Sky Guardian or the Knight of Swords. I usually don't say Sky Guardian. One second. I usually just read the cards in their normal tarot names. Give me 1 second. So, there could be like some sort of spirit trying to protect you, Mother Earth trying to protect you, something or someone, I don't know, spiritual, either in this physical reality or in a different reality, is really trying to support you spiritually. I feel like you need to be careful at this time with being impulsive, making sure that the decisions that you make are truly what you want to invest in, what you want to create, or how you want to show up in the world. I think aligning with your morals is very, very important at this time, sticking with your morals. It definitely feels that whatever the spiritual being is, they really want to help you slow down more. To really just be still. The stillness feels pretty significant here, like associated with some sort of spiritual experience. Maybe they want to show you something when it comes to being still. But I also just saw from one of these index cards, it said, I love you. So whoever the spiritual being is, they're definitely trying to send love and comfort your way. The spiritual realm, in one way or another, is definitely here to support you. I just saw 111, so definitely, keep learning to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, to really truly step into your self-confidence through having unconditional love for yourself. Unconditional love feels like a very, very important theme here. If you want there to be more unconditional love in the world, in this physical reality, there first has to be more love within us for ourselves. That saying that you can't really love anyone or commit to anyone until you do that for yourself, that's very, very true. There's a pretty strong energy here about being the change that you wish to see. If you want more people to love themselves unconditionally, be that change. I'm seeing 1111. So that's just confirmation right there that if you have any dreams or wishes or desires that you want to make happen, it's definitely possible for you. There are pretty strong energies here around manifesting, and it makes a lot of sense that your choices are very important at this time, because your choices, you're choosing what you want to manifest. Through every choice that you make, is it going to come from a place of self-destruction or self-love? Your choices, are you going to manifest more love or more destruction? The Lovers could be a significant card. There's definitely an important choice here that the universe and your spirit guides are trying to help you stay committed to. And there could also be a very specific spiritual being who is really, really trying to help you. And I just saw 1, 2, 3. They're trying to help you for a very important reason. I also just saw 12, 12. So yeah, learning how to communicate with yourself and to say no to yourself. To be honest with yourself, but also be kind. This definitely feels very important for you. Oh my gosh, I just flipped over. I just saw 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. I just flipped over this index cards, and there it is again, the I love you. So there could be someone from the spiritual realm who's really trying to connect with you for a reason. They want you to know that you're loved for a reason. Or maybe it doesn't even have to be someone in this or in the spiritual realm. It may help, I'm feeling, for some people. But yeah, someone just really wants you to know that they are there for you. And I just saw 1313. That's a sign about good luck and good fortune. They want you to know, they really want you to know that your wishes and your desires are definitely possible. So the next thing I'm going to do is shuffle out, as you already saw, from one of these index cards. I'm going to shuffle out one card from these ones. I wish I could speak. There could definitely be something significant here about speaking or communicating or expressing yourself being challenging. And that's really strong confirmation there that learning to communicate with yourself and your inner child, for sure, is very important right now. The index card that we have is, I really wish things were easier. So this definitely tells me that this is someone who is exhausted. And you don't really see your strength as much as you should. Patience is a really good strength. I just feel something here about how you need to, like, if you resonate with the idea of a divine plan, or, some bigger picture out of everything that humanity goes through, you need to be more patient with that plan, or with the bigger picture playing out in the way that you want to, like on a global level. I saw 4, 5, 6. Definitely for sure, trust that all happens for a reason. There could be too much focusing here on a certain outcome. And you really need to be open-minded on how things play out, when they play out. This could even apply to many different things. Actually, talking about patience, I'm not surprised that we did talk about impulsive decision making. It may be important for you to recognize that you make self-destructive choices from a place of impatience. So if you feel the need to rush a decision, that may be a red flag that you want to pay attention to. And it's okay to be exhausted, to not have all the answers. It's okay to just be. Let me think for a second. I feel like slowing down could make things at least a little easier for you or help lift the weight. Whenever you feel that exhaustion, definitely listen to it and rest when you need to. But also be kind with yourself the most in those moments, because you deserve kindness and you deserve to move at your own pace, the pace that you need to. You deserve to have realistic expectations on yourself. So definitely, not only is it important for you to be kind with or honest with yourself, being kind with yourself is very, very important right now. And I feel like that Mother Earth type of energy really wants to help comfort your inner child. Pay attention to your inner child the most at this time, especially whenever you feel the most exhausted. Listen to what your inner voice, your thoughts, your feelings are trying to tell you. Next, I'm going to just shuffle out a couple cards from these other ones that I made. It says, yep, we have boundaries. Saying that communication and boundaries are important. Since it was emphasized that communicating with yourself is important, I really feel like that's being balanced out with emphasizing that boundaries are important. You really need to learn how to set boundaries with yourself, with your inner child. I feel like you need to kindly reason with your inner child. And I think that recognizing your strength and tapping into that is going to make it easier for you and your inner child to be patient. I just saw 1818. Comes down to 99 for me, which is about your purpose and helping the world release what no longer works. Boundaries are definitely very important to your purpose. If you want people to learn how to communicate better, learn how to say no, that first starts with you learning how to communicate better with yourself and how to say no to yourself. It's very important to learn how to be realistic with yourself, but also not hard on yourself when, some hard truths are hard to face. The Ace of Swords could be significant for somebody. All right, the last card from this deck. Yeah. We have loneliness. And then I saw this rest card that got flashed at me. I'm not going to take it, but that's definitely significant here. Resting. If you're being faced with a choice to work harder or rest is definitely the answer. But with loneliness here, the universe and your spirit guides really, really want you to know that you are not alone. That's why they want you to communicate spiritually, to communicate with your spirit guides and with the universe, so you can truly feel and see that you are not alone, especially on an energetic level. And Like, you'll see reasons to believe that you're not alone spiritually and even logically in a 3D sort of way. A lot of people do understand how you feel. And I don't really know what else to say that, besides that you're not alone. If you don't believe that, be patient with the universe and your spirit guides when it comes to your healing and seeking clarity. Because the more that you heal, or the more that you hear, I don't know, the more that you heal, the more that will be revealed to you. More of the unseen or your blind spots will be seen. The universe and your spirit guides really, really are trying to show you something. And they want to teach you how to use your passionate energy, your rage, your frustrations to serve the collective rather than, treat yourself in ways that you don't deserve to be treated. The universe and your spirit guides really don't want you to take things that you can't control out on yourself. I think you need to find more comfort in being alone, with being misunderstood, with being judged. And I also feel that the universe and your spirit guides want you to trust that you will attract people who are meant for you. But at the end of the day, you don't need people to fully understand you, if that makes sense. I don't want to spread the idea that we don't need each other, because that's definitely not true. I just saw 222. If that's a belief that you have, that I don't need anyone, that nobody needs anyone, you need to get rid of that, because we wouldn't have a lot of things that we do without other people. The technology that you're watching this on wouldn't exist without other people. Again, I'm really feeling here that the universe and your spirit guides want to help you truly see the interconnectedness of humanity and our place in the universe. I want you to trust that you aren't alone, but that, for some people watching this, that might just have to be something that you will have to come to realize yourself. So just trust that what you need to know will be revealed to you. You will find clarity, for as long as you stay committed to yourself, your healing, what you deserve, all that good stuff. To wrap up this reading, I'm going to pull out one little slip of paper from this baggie here. These are little pieces of paper that came from fortune cookies. So, let's see. 3, 2, 1. So, whatever comes out on this fortune cookie paper, it's definitely coming out for a reason. Wow. You will take a pleasant journey to a place far away. So the first thing that I'm feeling with that, it's not really the best thing that you want to hear. And, it doesn't have to resonate for you, but the idea of escapism is definitely coming through, and I really think the universe and your spirit guides want you to get out of that energy. It's kind of a little challenging to explain, but I feel someone here who feels like maybe they just want to go to a place far away. I don't want to deal with anyone. I don't want to deal with anything. I'm so exhausted. I'm so overwhelmed. I can definitely feel this kind of energy coming through, and it just, it's all the more reason to recognize that being patient is important, and so is being kind to yourself. I just saw 444. Patience and kindness to yourself are very important for your foundation right now. They're going to help you feel more secure, more stable, more safe, and therefore help you feel more confident. other than that, this could be a very good sign for someone. I'm feeling you could be going somewhere where there's a lot of nature, and if you're given that opportunity, definitely take it. Maybe there's some sort of magic or specific sign that you'll see in nature that the universe and or your spirit guides want to show you. There's a very magical type of energy with this fortune cookie paper thing. But there's also a warning here to not fantasize too much, to really keep an open mind about what magic truly is. But that will be the end of your reading. I hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that, that's the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any as well. I'd really love to connect with you more. I also want to thank those of you who have shown your support thus far with likes and comments. That really does mean a lot to me and really does make a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.